AGMH. This one is another one to keep an eye right now. See how price is just fighting the 50 exponential moving average. Okay, that is the area to break. If we can break this area, my man, this stock can really push right up to the upside. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, guys. Well, this is your boy Francis. Welcome to the Trading Success Show. In this video, we're going to be talking about low price, low flow stocks at the moment. And this is just a recap. This is just my analysis on expectation and what I'm expecting these stocks to do. But before then, we're going to talk about the market, the SPY, the IWM, the QQQ as well, and the broader market, what really took place on Friday. This is not a recommendation to buy or to sell any stock whatsoever. It is for entertainment purposes. As we got that out of the way, we need to talk about what is going on in the market. The market is really choppy at this point in time. Looking at how we close on Friday will tell us more, right? The big sector, which is like the technology sector, the communication, the consumer cyclical as well, you know, also other restaurant and footwear. So looking down, we're also looking at aerospace and defense also did pull lower on Friday, with railroads and integrated sector as well, which is our industrials, right? So we also have majority of them really close on the red side on Friday. Within the green, we have financials as well. Even JP Morgan did really good as well, followed by BRK, which is your beautiful handsome Warren Buffett, right? We also have healthcare as well. Healthcare also did fantastic, followed by the energy sector. Energy sector is pretty much the leader, okay, of the sector so far. So now let's get into what the SPY is talking about. SPY is our Spider S&P 500 ETF, and right now we are holding the 200 moving average. We did pull lower, which of course I understood that reaction. I talked about it in my previous video. I said the expectation for me at this point in time was for price to get into the 455, reject it, and then pull lower to retest the 200 moving average or the 445 area. Now we did the same thing and bounced right off that 444, 443 through area down into 450, rejected it on Friday, and we did close right above the 20 exponential moving average, which is also a good deal for the continuation to the upside. IWM as well, I'm looking for IWM to really bounce off this area. If not, then we're going to be looking for 195 for the retest of this trend. Every time a stock push through a trend, most times say 8 out of 10 they pull back to retest that trend break. So keep an eye on those as well. Now we're going to be talking about the small price. First here is going to be MEDS. MEDS at this point in time, I'm looking for a bounce off the $2 spot. Okay, this area, this 2.05 or $2, this is going to be our bounce area. So keep an eye on that, so we can bounce into the 20 and 50 exponential moving average. Next one is going to be IMPP. IMPP at this point in time, this is the view of what I'm looking at on IMPP. This is the head of the shoulder, left side, and this is the right side. So my anticipation here is for price to hold this 125, 126 area. If it doesn't bounce off that area, look for price at $1 as our natural support. Other than that, I'll keep my eye right on this trend as well, see if we can break to the upside on IMPP. CNTX is another one to keep an eye out. This is context therapeutic. At this point in time, we're looking for support around the 250. Okay, if 250 holds, then we can continue to bounce to the upside. Right now we have this little mini flag right here that this stock is actually forming, and at this point in time we're expecting this to really bounce to the upside. So keep an eye on CNTX as well as BCL as well. At this point in time, I'm looking for that trend. Okay, see how price really boom kind of shoot all the way to the 200 moving average, reject rejected it back down, try to retest the 20 and 50, bounce right off and back down. We're filling the 20 exponential moving average right now into the 50. So keep an eye out, see if $3 can hold as our natural support, you know, coinciding with our inverse head and shoulder, the left side, the right side, and the head. So keep an eye out on that as well. We're looking at SEED. What is happening with SEED? This is Origin, okay, Agritech Limited. At this point in time, we still have the beautiful view of our inverse head and shoulder, right? So at this point in time, I'm looking for price to really push through the 200 moving average, and then we can call it good, which is the 850 area. KDA is another stock. Right now we did push into 270 area, back down, and the 200 moving average couldn't hold, couldn't sustain, because the short sellers just don't want to give up, and then back down to filling the 50 exponential moving average. See what price can do around the 125 120 area. That is your area for a bounce on KDA. APRN, this is blue apron as well. I don't know if their apron is blue, but anyways, we're looking for price bounce off this trend. That is what I'm looking for. Every time price pushes towards this area, we bounce, right? Pushes towards this area, we bounce, So right now we are in this area now. So what are we expecting? Expecting a possible bounce off this area now that we're pulling, you know, double bottom at this point in time. So keep an eye. We have this beautiful cross, this beautiful doji, and I think the trend is about to reverse on APRN. Guys, NEGG is as well. This is new wage commerce. At this point in time, $8 is your best friend. If $8 can break and hold, then we'll continue to push to the upside. See how price really held the 50 exponential moving average. For now, keep an eye out on that $8 zone. FROLN right now will acting as a support around the $1. That area holds very well. Then we're looking for price to push into 122 125, then crosses this trend at this point. So keep an eye out, because that is your resistance zone. SBFM Sunshine, right now at this point in time, the sun was shining, but all of a sudden the short seller decided to take the sun away, and right now we're looking for price to hold $6. If it doesn't hold $6 after this gap fill, we're looking for price back down into the $5.20, $5.18 spot. So keep an eye out on SBFM. BTI, okay, BTAI is another one, BioExcel company. Right now we did push into the resistance zone, which is our 200 moving average. I did talk about that. I did talk about it in my previous video, that the 200 moving average, overall the moving averages, you have to keep an eye out on the moving averages, okay, because they are very critical, they are very important. See how we rejected it and back down, even failed the 20 and 50 exponential moving average back into the 17 zone. So keep an eye out on BTAI. Next is going to be ACHL. ACHL is another one to keep an eye out. I'm not too much of a fan of pharmaceutical therapeutic companies, but at this point in time, look at how volume really came in, about over, say about 700k, right? Came in, and stock didn't do anything, and about over blah blah blah. Now we bounce back down to $2.84 close. So keep an eye out. Any day now, I think we'll be expecting some form of a push on that name. AEHR as well. At this point in time, $11 is been resistant. This is our resistance area, $11, and then we fell back down. Look for price to really touch this trend or bounce off this $9 as a support. So keep an eye out on that name as well. KTTA as well is another one to keep an eye out on the coming week, So right now at this point in time, 125 breaks, then we look for price to really get into that 133 area, and then 1.5 is the break of this stock to the upside, shoot right up. AEI as well. Right now we are looking at gap fill. We did fill it all about about 80% of the fill, but not enough to get us to that $1. So keep an eye out, see if this price can hold this $75 spot, and then we should be all right. We gonna be all right. Come on. AEHR as well. This one right now we're looking at the same pattern, the same view at this point in time. That $9 is what we're looking for on that name. All right, next IVC. IVC at this point in time we're looking for support right around this area, 140, 146. So look for a price to really hold this spot. Right now we have a bearish looking view right now. Look at that. This is a bearish view. If price fail this area, then we'll pull back down. If price reclaim that 150 spot, then we can continue into the 200 moving average. AGMH, this one is another one to keep an eye right now. See how price is just fighting the 50 exponential moving average. Okay, that is the area to break. If we can break this area, my man, this stock can really push right up to the upside. So keep an eye on AGMH for the coming week. DOGX as well. This is DOGZ, the Dogness in international space. Right now we're looking at $6 really whole. Then we can continue to push to the upside and then, you know, make do with this candle bad a candlestick that came right in, push the stock down. So keep an eye out on the $6 zone. If that area holds, then we'll continue to push. It's not oversold technically yet, but keep an eye out on that name. PHAS as well. We're looking for a bounce off this area, pull back up, pull back up, pull back. Now we're pushing higher. Look for price around the 150 zone. If 150 breaks and hold, then we can continue to push to the upside on that name. BFRI as well. Right now we're looking for price rejected the 650 area, back down, close 462. Look for 450 to hold as a support. MDVL as well. At this point in time, we've got this boom candle for 2 days straight. At this point, 180 is your support. If it doesn't hold, then I'll be expecting price to pull back lower to 160. Overall, keep an eye out on that as well. SQL, we're looking for a bounce off that area to say the truth. DTSS at this point right now we're clinging into our trend. This is our trend at this point in time, is our resistance. See if price can break through this area. If it doesn't, then I'll look for price to pull back down to the 280 272 spot. So keep an eye out on DTSS as well. PHIO as well. Right now this is what I call the ultimate boom candle. Okay, this is not really a boom candle. This is the ultimate boom candle, right from 90 cents area all the way to $2.50. Isn't that crazy, guys? Okay, right now at this point we are extended to the upside massively. So I'll be looking for some form of a pullback down, you know, because short seller will always attack this because of the history. So keep an eye out on PHIO in the coming beautiful days. BCYC as well. This is Bicycle Therapeutics PLC. This is a boom candle. We just really took out those beautiful long sellers around this area, right? So this is always what I call a shakeout. Okay, so the stock, you know, bounce, push lower into support. Okay, most people will say, oh, this is our trend support, right? This area is our trend support. So I'm going to set my stop loss right below what? Right below the beautiful $37 or $38 spot. And guess what the market maker does? Market makers push the stock all the way down, take out all those stop loss, and then we got that boom to the upside. That is what usually happens in most cases. Okay, so keep an eye out on this and see if price can really pull back lower into the $45 spot for the whole. LYRA as well. We're looking really good at this point in time. We rejected the 200 moving average. Remember, I talked about it earlier. The moving average, the 200 moving average, all moving averages are very critical, but most especially the 200 moving average. So price rejected this area, pulled back lower to close $5.28. Okay, so look for price to hold $5 as a support. If it holds, then we can continue to push to the upside on this name. So keep an eye out on that name as well. SGML as well, we're just pushing higher and higher. This is a lithium play. At this point in time, we'll pull back lower. We'll touch the $20 spot, pull lower, and then close about $17. So keep an eye. If this continue to pull lower, we're looking for $16 as our support. Looking at East as well, EAST, this is East Side Distilling. At this point in time, we're breaking out of this zone, which is also coincide with our 50 exponential moving average. Now we're pushing to the upside, rejected the 150, which is also natural support, $1.50, and closed 135. So keep an eye and see if continuation can occur. We got a Party City, guys. Party City home company. At this point in time, we have this double looking triple shape pattern. Okay, this point side here, we got this double push to the upside. Now we're forming another double bottom right here. See if price can hold this area and continue to push to the upside. $3.60 is our area to watch. If that area breaks, guys, then we'll be looking at $4 in the coming days. Overall, I think we found bottom on this one, and you know, you can count your luck on that. Not a recommendation, guys. LND, this one is another one that boom candle to the upside into $8.75. Right now $7.50 is that area of support if the stock decide to pull back down. MULN as well, this one never gives up. At this point in time, $2.25 is our area of support in continuation to the upside. For now, 250 is holding. If 250 holds, then we'll get through the 20 and 50 exponential moving average into the trend, which is $3.25 all the way down to $7. So keep an eye out on that as well. BCTX, right now we've just been pushing and pushing and pushing without looking back. Okay, right now we're extended, so look for some form of a pop, then pull back to the downside. LIQT, this one as well. Right now, this one I have nothing to say than looking for a BB play, bottom bounce play. So keep an eye out on that name as well. GES, right now we're looking for price to hold the 200 moving average in the days to come. Looking at HYMC, at this point in time, we got this looking shape, M looking shape. You know, W is my favorite, M is a bearish one. So just look for price around these $2. If this $2 doesn't hold, then we can pull back down into the 200 moving average for our support. HUSA as well, this one is another one to keep an eye out. Look at how price pull lower, just down and down. So now I'll be expecting a bounce off this trend. If it doesn't, then the next area of support is our $3, which coincide with this candle bottom this week right here. So keep an eye out on this name, see if price can hold this 375 as a form of support. Guys, the rest chart, I'm going to post them up. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you for your time. Thank you for everything you're doing in the community. Keep trading. Never stop. Just keep enjoying all the things that you do. Okay? And be peaceful out there. Love your neighbor. Love yourself. Love everyone out there. And I give you peace and love, guys. Have a good one. A fantastic weekend. Bye-bye.